guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to our channel, Fernandez Treasures. Today I'm here with my baby, Jocelyn, and we are bringing you a cooking video. But this video is gonna be a video that is gonna be kid-friendly because we have a kid-friendly recipe that you can do with all your kids at home. I wanted to do it with all of them, but they weren't feeling it. It's Wednesday night, and so I'm just gonna do it with Jocelyn just to show you, but this is a fun video that you can do with your kids and have them make their own creations. And what are we gonna be making?
Bagel pizzas.
Yeah, we're gonna be making bagel pizzas today. But before we get into the video, guys, I just want to remind you, don't forget to
like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications to get notified when we post a new video.
Yes. And so with that said, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and let's get into the video. So we have right here all of the ingredients that you're gonna need. These are the ingredients that we're gonna need. We're gonna need bagels. You can use the regular size bagels, but today we have these mini bagels because we're gonna just be making like little small bite-sized pizzas or little small individual pizzas, like kind of like an appetizer or a snack. Yeah, snack size. So they look like this. They're just little mini bagels. Any brand will do, or regular size, like I said. And then we have cheese. I have this one that's Monterey Jack. I haven't even opened it. This is what I had at home, but my daughter bought this one at Target, which is mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. But she said this one didn't really melt that good, so we're gonna use Monterey Jack cheese. We're gonna be using pepperoni. These are like little small pepperonis in a package. You can use that, or any pepperoni that you find at the store, or any topping that you like. The toppings can be endless. You guys know you can put anything on a pizza. What's your favorite pizza? Favorite kind of pizza?
Pepperoni.
From where?
Fat Dex.
Her favorite kind is pepperoni from Fat Dex. What's mine?
Roma's.
What's my favorite kind of pizza?
Pineapple.
Yeah, my favorite is Hawaiian, and I love Roma's Pizza. If you guys are in Sacramento, if you haven't tried it, try Roma's Pizza on Franklin Boulevard. That's my favorite. Anyways, guys, and the next we have ragu pizza sauce, but you can use any tomato pizza sauce that you have or that you find at the store. You can use any sauce, tomato sauce that you want, or you can make your own, but this is the one we have today. Okay, so, oh, and then here, I just have a cookie sheet, a cookie tray, and then I just put some parchment paper on top of it because this is where we're gonna put them. And then I have a bread knife here so we can cut the bagels open, and then I just have like a spoon and a butter knife to just spread everything together. I'm gonna put parchment paper on the table. I'm gonna put this in front of her so she can make her pizza, and then I'll make mine right here too. And this is the parchment paper that I'm using. I think you can see it there. Not wax paper, guys, because the wax paper, it starts smoking in the oven. Trust me, I tried it. Use this one, parchment paper.
Do I just like open it like that?
So I bought the, Jocelyn hasn't made this. We haven't tried it. My daughter works at a school and she tried it with her students. And I told her, that's a good idea. Well, let's try it at home. So I brought this so you can cut it with this. Because I want to make it even, and I don't want it to tear on you. Oh, okay, so you're gonna take your bagel, like sauce. Then you put the sauce on it. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Jocelyn. What grade are you in?
5th grade. Well, 6-ish.
She's at the end of 5th grade because she's almost done with 5th grade. So yeah, so the sauce, you're just gonna put as much sauce as you want. So she's gonna put as much sauce as you want here. What's your hobby? I know what her hobby is. She likes to make TikToks. How many of your kids love to make TikToks? I think everybody likes to make TikToks nowadays. I don't have a TikTok, so don't follow me. So see, you're just gonna put the sauce, as much sauce as you want. So she's gonna put the cheese on it now. Oh wait, put it over here. I don't want it to fall on your lap. Yeah. This cheese that we have is shredded a little bit thicker, and then this one's shredded fine. So we can probably use both. Huh? We'll put some of this one and some of that one. I forgot to mention, I have my oven preheating to 375 and it's already ready to go. So when these are done, we're gonna put them in there and I'll put them in the oven. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some cheese on mine.
I have a question for your answer to that.
Okay,
what's your goal for this year?
My goal for this year, oh, good question. So my goal for this year, guys, is to get healthy. I want to start eating healthy, which every year I say the same thing. I want to eat healthy and I want to work out. And I also, my goal for this year is,
I know, can I guess?
Yes.
To remodel the house?
Yeah, to remodel my house. I would love to remodel my house and we're already talking about it. Hopefully soon, God willing, we can do that soon. Also, I would love to travel more this year with my family or as a couple. A goal of mine is to spend individual time with my kids. I want to invest an equal amount of time with my kids. I feel like I spend time with each one of them, but I feel like it's not enough. I mean, as a parent, I feel like it's not enough and I would always want to do better. So yeah, so that's my goal. And to just work on myself, you know, and be a better person. Oh, and one more, to grow my channel. I want to invest on my channel and keep recording. I've been doing pretty good lately and being consistent. If you have any ideas for videos, please leave me a comment down below so that way I can, you know, record videos you guys want to watch. Or if you guys have questions and want me to do like a story time on something, let me know.
Comment a story time. Do you want to know how like her and my dad met, or like about them?
I'm adding 2 cheeses on mine.
Or like if you want a Q&A of them, just comment questions for them, because it's her channel, or our channel.
It's our family channel. Oh, Jocelyn, a question for you. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to do criminal justice, like Desi.
Criminal justice like Desi?
Because then, if I get older and that, like, she can help me with, like, good things. And she could tell me, like, how to do it.
These are the pepperonis, guys, and I'm putting pepperonis on mine. That's good.
But I feel like her time in college went by so fast.
So my oldest daughter, Desi, she is already finishing up her her AA at City College, and she will be transferring to Sac State in the fall. So we're extremely proud of her. She's so hardworking and so independent and self-motivated. Guys, I like a lot of pepperoni, so I'm doing like a whole covered in pepperoni in mine. So just a little bit. This is how mine is looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and put mine down.
Mine's not the cutest.
Out of the foods that I cook for you or that I make, what is your favorite thing that I make?
Ceviche.
Ceviche. This girl, she's a seafood lover. She loves ceviche. Anywhere we go, she loves ceviche. But she likes the ceviche with like the ground fish. She doesn't like it with like the chunky, you know how some places serve it. And it's like, in Mexico, they serve it like they dice the fish in cubes and then they just put lemon on it. No, she has to have it like shredded, like ground fish.
If there was one thing that you could go back to, what would it be? Or like one thing you wanted to do and you would want to go back and do it?
Go to school.
College?
I would go to college and like continue school.
What was something that you always used to say, like, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I always wanted to be a teacher.
Teacher?
I used to always say that I was going to be a teacher because I loved kids. And in church, I grew up in church all my life. And so in church, I was like the kids teacher, and I was always helping with the kids and stuff like that. I'm the oldest of 7 kids, so I always had was babysitting babies. And I don't know, even though I was always around kids and babies, for some reason I always wanted to be a teacher, and I always wanted to teach.
Trust me, she's taking care of every baby in our family.
Yeah, I love babies. I love babies. I love my nieces and nephews. I love enjoying them, and I love all of that with the babies. If I could have another baby right now, I probably would, but that's a lot of work. And we're trying to travel, huh? So yeah. So I'm about to be 40 next year, so I'm not trying to start all over with a baby. My baby is getting older.
What do you want to do for your 40th birthday? Like, do you want to go on vacation?
I want to, I think, yeah, vacation, or maybe even like, I think I would want to like have a big party with like all my family members there. That's what I would want.
Tell them the vacation.
Because I've never had a party like that.
Tell them the vacation we might go this year.
No, they have to stay tuned for that. It's not a secret. I just want them to stay tuned for that. We're planning on doing another family trip this year. We have lots of plans for this year, but you know, only God knows. And
yeah, who knows? They're just like, we want to, but we don't know for sure.
Yeah, we love Mexico though, so we want to go back. And so maybe Mexico this year. So stay tuned.
You're giving away too much hints.
And yeah. And they're excited, right?
I miss Mexico. I want to go on another cruise.
What kind? No, there's the coronaviruses are in the cruises right now.
Yeah, but like in a couple of years.
What kind of vacation would you like? Tropical beaches, or like a sightseeing city vacation?
Tropical beaches. I don't like walking around like the cities. Like, it might be nice and everything, but I like being outside and like the ocean. I love the ocean.
Yeah, we love to swim. I love to swim. I love to be in the water. When we go on vacation, I'm the one like out there swimming in the water. And
remember when we were in Mexico and we were waiting for the huge waves to knock us down?
Me and Jojo love being in the water, huh? And we jumped off the boat like in I wouldn't say the middle of the ocean, but like
I suggest
far away from the shore.
If you ever go on a cruise, go on the, what do you call it, Carnival cruise. Not right now, because maybe there might be like coronavirus, but it doesn't mean that you might actually get it. But I suggest you go to the Mexico cruise, and it takes you to Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta. I can't pronounce that
Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, that. Because the beaches are so beautiful. There's a lot of people that can take you to like really pretty places, and the oceans are so warm there.
And beautiful.
Yes, and
you just want to be in the water.
And crystal clear. Like in what do you call it again? Puerto Vallarta. We went snorkeling, and the mountains were full of green trees. The water was like a greenish blue. It was so pretty.
So nice, guys. We didn't even want to leave. We wanted to.
And if you watched our video in our last vlog.
Oh yeah, you can go watch our videos. I have the vlogs.
We were too, but when we were at Puerto Vallarta, the waterfall that we went to, the secret waterfall, it was so like pretty, but the water was way too cold.
If you can go on vacation anywhere, where would you go?
Maybe to the Bahamas.
To the Bahamas?
Or Mexico. I want to go back to Mexico. I want to go back to the 3 places we went to.
and just explore more, huh? I feel like there's so much in Mexico. So my parents are Mexican and they're born in Mexico, and I was born here in Sacramento, and we never really went to Mexico other than once with my parents when I was like 5 years old. And so yeah, people are always asking like, didn't you go to Mexico, or what part of Mexico? I don't really know Mexico like that, like other than the time that I went with my parents when I was 5 years old and we went to the rancho. And now that we've been to Mexico but on cruises, I don't really know Mexico like that. So I would love, there's so many beautiful places I would love to explore in Mexico. I feel like I would want my kids to learn like their culture and stuff, you know, and not like lose it. Jojo here, she understands Spanish a lot, but she doesn't really speak it, and I speak it fluently because my dad at home, he never let us speak English at home. He always said, in this house you have to speak Spanish only. And I feel like as a parent I failed doing that because Jocelyn doesn't speak Spanish. She tries.
No más hable español poquito. No
mucho. But you understand it, right?
I understand it. It's just sometimes
si te preguntan cosas,
people talk to me and they talk too fast. I'm like, wait, what?
Pero si te preguntan cosas, sí sabes lo que te están
I know
diciendo.
what you're saying right now.
See, she knows.
You're saying if people ask you questions, you understand them.
Yeah, she knows. So yeah, that should be another goal, huh? Teaching you guys more Spanish, huh? What about you? Do you have any goals for 2020, ma'am? Yeah. She's 11, guys. She's my baby. What goals do you have?
To go outside more. And
good job. That's a good answer, guys, because kids don't go outside anymore. They don't know what it's like to play hide and seek with all the kids outside in the neighborhood and riding your bikes outside.
And maybe not to eat a lot of junk food because I eat too much junk food a lot. And that's bad for an 11-year-old.
Yeah.
It's just hard.
Yeah. What else?
Just to enjoy more family time, because I feel like I didn't get to spend enough time with you guys. Like, I just want to like hang out and talk to you guys more.
What do you like about our family? What are some of the things that, you know, that we do? I don't know if other families do it, but that we do that you really like that we do as a family.
Because we get to like take pictures of each other and get to have like memories. And then when we get older, we could tell our kids like all about that.
What else?
How we're always funny to each other and joke around a lot.
We do joke around a lot, guys. We're always like
to watch the cruise videos,
joking, and these girls are always fighting, but they love each other. And one thing that we do as a family every day is, what is it?
relax.
We eat dinner every day as a
family. Yeah.
We eat dinner every day as a family. We sit down at this table and we eat dinner. Desiree, our oldest, my oldest, she gets off at 6 from work, and so we wait for her and we eat dinner when she gets here, and we all eat together. Once in a while, you know, she has plans, she'll leave and has something to do or something happens. But other than that, for the most part, whether it's fast food and we go to the fast food restaurant and eat it there, or here, we bring it here, but we always eat dinner as a family. And I think that's very important because it's important to spend time with your kids and find out how their day went and talk to each other, right?
Yeah, it's even good because even on the days where we're all arguing, we end up making it up, and then we got to go eat like dinner. Well, it's not like, because we go to dinner every like as much as we can all together, but still it's more like a dinner when you're by yourselves in your house, just like getting to talk to each other.
And we talk to each other about, you know, different things, and
like if one of us has a problem, we all talk to each other like about school or anything. We all like tell each other like if we have a problem at school or something,
and we all listen, even though sometimes the person who like got in trouble at school or had a bad day doesn't really want to hear it, but we talk about it all together and we all come to a solution and we all talk about it and tell you, you know what, I always tell my kids, you guys are not perfect. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm just asking you to try your best. and know that we're there for you, and we're not going to get you in trouble if you're trying your best and if you're putting in place all of the things that we teach you, the manners that we teach you, and the things that we tell you at home, like be kind to everybody, right?
I like how my mom and dad like get me in trouble, and cause then it makes me wanna like, well, like it's like bad because like I'm the one who got myself in trouble, but then it helps me like to understand like they're being like what do you call it? They're being like real and trying to like make you learn a lesson so that you work harder.
Mm-hmm. We're just trying to let you know that, you know, that's not the way to do things. We need to show respect to your elders. You need to be kind to everyone. The normal and the basic things that you teach your kids. And yes, of course, you get mad when you get a phone call from a teacher, or when they get in trouble at school, or when they do something bad at home, or anything like that. Of course, as a parent, you're going to get upset, and you know, as us, as Mexicans, our parents, what their first reaction was to, you know, get the belt and whoop us, or get the chancla and whoop us, or, you know, not even tell us, or just get mad and not even hear our side of the story. And with our kids, you know, we do get them in trouble. They do have punishment, and we do get them in trouble. Mostly me than Javier, which he looks like he'll be firmer, but it's mostly me. But I do most of the discipline here, and he does most of the talking. And so, and then together as a team or as a family, we talk about what they did wrong, right? And we try to show her that, or show them that what they did wrong is, you know, and that it's not right, and the reason that they should not do that anymore, and that, you know, we're not here to judge them, but, you know, don't do it again. So that's what we try to do as parents here, you know. And it's not easy being the parent to teenagers and a preteen, because she's 11, you know, she's gonna be 12 this year. And so she's kind of like a preteen. She's not a teenager yet, but she's heading there, and she's getting raised with teenagers. So she gets to hear all the drama, right, from teenagers and all the stuff that teenagers go through. And how does that make you feel, getting growing up with older sisters that are like in, you know, way older than you?
It's kind of helpful because they like teach you the things you need to know, and like they can help you. But at the same time, I kind of also wish that like when I was born, like at least like maybe a year later, you had like as like another sibling after me. So cause now like everybody like is with somebody, and I'm just like by myself, like going to school and everything.
Yeah, she always tells me that she wishes that I had another baby right after her, so that she would have a sibling to grow up with, because the other girls, they grew up together. So that's another video that I can record on. I had my three girls back to back at a very young age. I think I was like 21 or 22 with like 3 kids already, and it was so hard, extremely hard, raising 3 babies. So I was scarred and so scared to have another baby. And then finally I had Jocelyn 4 years after Crystal was born. And I thought I was done, you know. I was like, no, I'm so scared to have more kids.
Tell them what happened
so
after.
hard.
Tell them what happened after Crystal. Like, what were you gonna do after Crystal?
After Crystal, I was gonna tie my tubes, and then the doctors told me, no, don't tie your tubes. You're too young, you know. Just, they talked me out of it, and they told me just, you know, there's other ways to, you know,
and here I am.
prevent pregnancies and stuff like that. And so I did that, and I decided to listen to them. And here she is. If I would have tied my tubes, this baby wouldn't be here. Oh, my baby. Okay, guys, so we're gonna show you what they look like, what our bagel pepperoni what are they called?
Bagel pizzas.
Or our little mini bagel pizzas look like. They're pepperoni bagel pizzas. Let's show you.
Okay guys, so this is what our pepperoni pizzas look like, and they look pretty good actually. We're going to put them in the oven at 375, just until we see that all the cheese is melted. You have to keep an eye on them. Once you see that the cheese is melted, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the broiler, and I'm going to really keep a close eye on them because I don't want them to burn, but after when I see the cheese melted, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the broiler so that I can get the pepperonis to crisp up. So I'll show you when they come out of the oven.
Okay, so this is how our pepperoni pizzas turned out. Look how good they look, guys. And now I will be showing you the taste test once we try them out. But look at the broiler got the pepperoni like nice and crispy how I like it. And they're so good. Okay guys, so this is what they look like. See how good they look? Let's see, and we are gonna have Jojo try one.
Right.
Go ahead and give it a bite. It's hot because we just took it out the oven. I'm like,
Fire.
it's good. Let's see, I'm gonna try one. We ate dinner, so I'm like not even hungry, but I'm gonna have to try one real quick. But look at how crunchy. If you turn the broiler on, the pepperonis come out so crunchy. So good, home. It tastes like a real pizza. So if you don't know what to make to dinner and you want to impress your kids and they love pizza, make them do like a pizza night and have them make their own little pizzas.
And if they don't like bagels, it doesn't even taste like bagels.
It doesn't taste like bagels because Jocelyn was saying, ew, bagels, pizzas, and all this stuff. And it just tastes like bread, huh? Because the bread gets toasted with the cheese and the grease. And it tastes good, huh?
Oh.
Crystal, come and try one. This is Crystal.
I have a big old head.
Just try one. Here, you can try the one I tried.
Yeah.
I just put it on the, try it with the pepperoni. They're good, huh? You can't even taste the bagel, huh? It tastes like a pizza, huh? So go ahead and give these a try. Thank you for watching our video. Give us a thumbs up. Do you think they should try it at home, Jojo? Do you think your friends would like it? Oh, this would be a good idea to have your friends come over and make pizzas with you, huh?
Holly and my family.
Give us a thumbs up, guys, if you think it's a good idea for Jojo to invite her friends and make little mini bagel pizzas. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, this kind of Q&A recipe, kid-friendly recipe, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Share. Don't forget to tell people about our channel. And again, subscribe, because we need it. And as you can see, it was a hit. She loves it.
I'm over here like.
She loves it. Bye, guys.
Don't fix that.